Hello and welcome back. Today is Wednesday, March 6th. I have your 4 best bets for you in the NBA tonight. As always, if you're new to the channel, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Makes me know you like the content, and welcome to the page. Let me know down below what's your best bet of the day. Could be in college, could be in the NBA. I'm more than willing to tail what you guys play in the comments section. Hey, we kind of have a nice day of NBA action here. We have 8-game slate here. Got some decent matchups here. We got Warriors and Bucks to cap the night off. Lakers, Kings as well. Cannot wait for those 2 matchups. Before we jump into today's best bets, we got to recap yesterday's action. Yesterday in the NBA, we ended up going 2-1 in best bets. Hey, I know the last time since I made a video, I had that Bloody Sunday. And since that Bloody Sunday where we went over, we've bounced back pretty nicely. 4-2 on the week so far. 2-1 night yesterday overall. We had Miles Turner over points and rebounds. Holy crap, man. 20 points, 3 rebounds at half. Feeling good, feeling great. I checked this as a winner. Comeback finishes the game with 24 total. 4 rebounds on the night. Oh my God. Doesn't even get another basket in the second half. I couldn't believe it. Jamal Murray, he had a crazy game. He had 28 points. It was a no-doubter for him. Then we had Kevin Durant over points, rebounds, assists. I was pretty worried pretty early on when I posted it, 39.5. It went down to all the way to 37.5. I couldn't believe it. I kept taking it, and it ended up cashing. He scored 35 points. Easily could have cashed it with points, assists alone, but he had a great game overall. That's enough about yesterday's best bets. 2-1. I'm looking for a sweep here. We've been itching for a sweep, and I feel like today is the day, and we're going to start it off with a banger. For the first best bet of the day, we're going to go with James Harden over 17.5 points, coming in at minus 120 on DraftKings. The return to Houston on primetime. I'm loving the spot. Let's dive into it. Harden has gotten this over 4 of his last 5 games. The shooting stroke is back. He's averaging 20.8 points per game. His last 4 times being back in Houston, he's gone over 4 of those 4 games, averaging 24.5 points per game. Houston in the last 30 games has allowed the 8th most points to the point guard position, so James Harden should have the day. In these last 15 games, however, the Rockets have allowed the 2nd most points per game. It's right there with the revenge narrative with him back in Houston, primetime spot. Beautiful matchup. 2nd most points in these last 15 games. Steady volume in his last 5 games, averaging 14 field goal attempts per game. Hey, the Clippers want these games. They want to secure their lead in the Western Conference. They want to secure the standings overall where they're at. I absolutely love this James Harden over 17.5 points, coming in at minus 120 on DraftKings. For my second best bet, it's going to be in that Bulls-Jazz game. I always have a Chicago Bulls play for you. Going back to a guy that was pretty cold yesterday's performance. They looked like they were shying away because Kobe and DeMar have been balling out for him. But I think Vucevic has the perfect spot for him here tonight. I like his over 19.5 points, coming at minus 115 on DraftKings. Let me tell you why. Utah is allowing the most points to the center position these last 30 games. The most points. They've given up some pretty huge games in this span here. They've given up a 37-point game to AD, a 17-point night to Zach Collins. He's given up a 14-point game to Mo Wagner. And then last game, they just gave up a 23-point night to Bam Adebayo. I think Vooch continues the streak. He's gotten this over 3 of his last 5 games, averaging 19.6 points per game. These last 2 games, however, he's not been the best shooting overall. It's probably because they had that blowout in Milwaukee, and then last night against the Sacramento Kings, it was the Kobe White show overall. So I think in this matchup, early and often, they're going to feed Vooch. The Jazz are without Lauri Markkanen and Walker Kessler, so they're already hurting in the front court. I think they're going to be feeding Vooch early on in the point. With 1 day of rest, Vooch has gotten this over 3 of his last 5 games, averaging 20.2 points per game. On the season, Vooch is averaging 18.1 points per game on the road, so he's a better road performer than he is at home. With this game being on the road, with the Jazz being hurt in the front court overall, this being a beautiful matchup for Vooch, I love his over of 19.5 points on DraftKings. For my third best bet, and for a guy that absolutely burned us on Sunday here, but he is back at home, probably can guess it. I cannot quit him like I can't. He's like a bad habit. I just got to keep going back to him. I'm going with Stephen Curry over 26.5 points, coming in at minus 110 on DraftKings. Let's dive into it. When you play the Bucks, the point guards always eat. They give up the second most points to the point guard position. He had 36 points in their most recent matchup. He had that crazy 20-point fourth quarter to absolutely send the game to overtime. He had a crazy game. There is no place like home. They've had 4 straight road games here where Curry only got the over one of the times. At home this season, he's averaging 28.4 points per game, and he has this beautiful matchup here. And he's coming off one of his worst shooting performances of his career. 2 for 13, 0 from 9 from 3, only finishing the game with 4 points overall. I think Steph Curry bounces back here. In these last 5 games, he's averaging 20 field goal attempts per game. With this being a great matchup here, he's gotten this over 3 of his last 5 home games, averaging 27.6 points on the season. I think this is a prime bounce back spot for Chef Curry here. Love his over 26.5 points. My 4th best bet, and for my last player prop play for you, it's going to be in that Lakers-Kings matchup, the late game at 9:30 here. And this could be one of those, you go to bed, you'll wake up, and it's a winner in your book. I'm going with De'Aaron Fox, over 31.5 points assists, coming in at minus 135 on DraftKings. Let's jump into it. The Lakers allow the 9th most assists and the most threes to the point guard position, and I think De'Aaron Fox is going to take advantage of this matchup like he has in the past. He's gotten this over 4 of his last 4 games versus the Lakers, averaging 39.5 points assists. He's actually gotten this over 4 of his last 5 games this post-All-Star break, averaging 35.6 points assists. Other than the last game he just had against the Bulls where he only took 7 shots in the second half, he's finished with 30 points assists with only 7 shots and 2 made baskets in that time period. I expect him to come out firing. He's the ultimate road warrior as well. The last 3 road games post All-Star break, he's gotten 35 plus points assists in all 3 of those games. So absolutely love this spot here. Perfect bounce back spot for him. Plays a team that gives up the 9th most assists, most threes. I think De'Aaron Fox could come out aggressive. He's averaging 22 field goal attempts per game in these last 5 games. Absolutely love the volume here for him overall. Great matchup, ton of volume, bounce back spot. I like De'Aaron Fox over 31.5 points, assists. Those are my 4 best bets for you in the NBA tonight. I'm feeling a sweep here. I absolutely love these plays here. As always, if you're new to the channel, thank you for watching. Welcome to the channel. Please leave a like and subscribe down below. Let me know you like the content. Let me know down below what's your best bet of the day. Like I said, it could be in college, could be in the NBA tonight. Could be a player prop you love. It could be a player prop player you're trying to fade. I got you. I'll tail you as well. Hey, let's cash these tickets here. Let's go for a little 8-2 run on the week to bounce back from that Sunday. I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.